Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the channel. I'm Mike. I'm here with Amy. She's killing it. She's asking me all the right questions before my trip that I never would have thought of, that I probably should think of.
Yeah, giving him a tough time, last minute travel stress, because travel isn't stressful enough. And so Rio, never been, heard
Neither.
amazing things.
Likewise.
But also, I don't know if it's the safest place in the world, like I could have that wrong. But
We've been finding out a little bit.
a little bit here and there. So he's got two major hikes planned, which are the
Christ the Redeemer.
and
The one with the hanging rock.
the one with the hanging
Pedro
rock.
de Gavia?
Yeah, I can't pronounce it. But
Neither
yeah,
can
that one. And yeah, so we found out very last minute there's a couple of risks. So other than
Yeah, I don't want to get mugged. I just want to have a good time.
he's not into death
Yeah.
or kidnapping.
Yeah.
Ironically, like I know he looks like he is, but he's not.
I just want to hike, have a good time. It's what I do back home in Canada all the time. I'm hiking. So
Yes.
I find all these hikes, day hikes, 8 hours, sweet. I can go, I can come back, all is well. And now we're reading like, 52 muggings in the last 10 days on the
Yeah.
trail.
And he's like, I need to focus on hiking when it's like already quite treacherous, and I don't want to be fending off muggers as I'm hiking.
Which I doubt I could do very well anyway.
And then
Shoot.
not to mention the language barrier as well. So,
So it's like, yeah, do I carry money to give them money? So I don't. So I have something,
Yeah.
or do I not carry something?
or do you try and explain in Portuguese
Yeah.
that you don't have anything, and then what would happen after that? So it's looking interesting.
Does anyone have an idea?
Does
Because-
anyone, if you have any ideas to help Mike out, if you're a local, anything, please comment in the comments below.
Yeah.
But what else? So he's slowly mentally preparing for that. And then, do you remember what airline you fly?
Yes, I'm with Qantas.
Excellent.
Pretty stoked about going with Qantas.
Excellent.
I was saying this when I was checking my bags. I was like, of all the airlines, I really like it. It's like, sweet, I'm flying to a third world country, but I'm with a company I know. They speak English, and I know Qantas is really good for taking care of me. Customer service, spot on. So I
And
was
the
like,
food will be nice.
and the food will be nice.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I'm like, okay, that feels good. That's a good start before I get there.
It's almost like a nice send off from Australia as well.
I agree.
Like to leave with an Aussie airline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then when I get there, I get it. It's full on, wham bam, here we go. So
And he had his last flight sleep last night, like bed sleep. So tonight,
tried to take it in. I felt like a kid on Christmas though. I was just excited. I was like, okay,
Yeah.
let's wake up, let's go. This is a big day.
my alarm went off at 5:30, and he's like, "Morning," and I was like, "Oh my god!"
Who's
He's like,
excited?
"We're going.
Who's
Today's
excited?
the day."
Yeah.
But yeah. So your first stop is in Santiago, and you have 3 hours there.
Yeah, I have 4 hours in Chile, and then so I have a nice little layover. Big thing for me is I was worried about how do I get a SIM card, because everyone's been saying that when I get to Rio de Janeiro, you can catch a cab, you can bus, or you can Uber. They're like, look, busing, dangerous, probably get mugged. Taxis, half of them are real, half of them are fake, and will mug you anyway. And they're also expensive if you do happen to catch a good one. So they're like, Uber's the best way to go. There's no money interaction because it's already paid for on PayPal.
No
Thank
bargaining
you.
the price
No
down,
bargaining
like
the
it's all
price.
set.
They show up, they know where they're going. That's that. So Uber seems safe, so that's what I'm going for. But now, without a SIM card, I don't know how to do
I
it.
just really like how he says it, and he's been saying that. He's been saying SIM card like for the last few days.
SIM
And
card?
after he says it, I'm like, SIM card?
SIM card.
See, we have each other's accent now, like down pat.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's been like, I need a SIM card. I'm like, SIM card?
You say it really well.
I'm slowly like finding my Canadian way of speaking, which I'm really proud of because I love accents.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so, how long until you fly?
Oh, what do we got? About 3.5 hours?
3.5 hours. What are you going to do?
Until takeoff?
So he's dropped his bag, but what are you going to do now?
That's a very good question. I'm just gonna go with the flow.
Yeah, journaling? Any journaling?
No.
No, I think
Just gonna hang
he's
out.
in writing, so the writing's done. The documentation's been done.
No, documentation happens after we do something fun.
Yeah, that's true.
So
That's true. But yeah, so last day, that's it. Last day,
that's it.
farewell Australia.
Thanks Australia. You've been very kind to me. You blessed me with some amazing weather, except for these last couple of days in Sydney, which we got downpoured on.
We did.
But that's fine.
It was like, I said to Mike, we may as well have just stood on a treadmill because we wanted to go to the gym and just get someone to tip about 18 litres of water on you while you run, because that's literally what happened, just out and about instead. But one last question. I always ask everybody this. What was the peak of the trip and what was the pit of the trip?
Very interesting, because I am not even 1/8 of the way through the trip.
This leg of the trip.
This leg of the trip.
Australia.
So you're not even counting Fiji.
No, I wasn't there for that. I didn't care about that. That's not my country.
All right. Peak would just be visiting everyone, friends, family. This Australia this time wasn't meant to have any real adventures. It was just to catch up with old friends, and so that was perfect.
And the pit?
The weather the last 2 days.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
It's winter. It's winter. So
And
I
this
get
is-
it.
This is Mike's first trip to Australia where he hasn't done any topless champagne serving at the Woodshed.
Also
So
true.
he's
Thanks
had
for
three.
bringing that up.
He was in his prime, right? In his prime.
So I'm not in my prime now.
Yep, it's debatable.
Wow.
But yeah,
And I'll be going to the gym soon.
Yes. But yeah, so that is it. That's it. This is your third video, our second video. I'm going to keep tabs on this kid while he travels around the world. And he'll be back here November. Oh no, we're meeting in Bali in November. So we'll document all of that. We're going from the north to the south. It'll be really cool. Have you done that before?
Not quite all that. I've been to Bali.
Yeah, we've both been to Bali, but this is the first time north to south for about a month. And yeah, I'm really excited to. By that time, I'll be able to hear about all the seven
Long
wonders.
way away, yeah.
Long way away.
Seven wonders
He
will be
can't
done.
mentally, like it's still
It's
so
too far to
far.
process.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's it. That's our second video together, and our next video together will be at the end of the year.
Cool.
Yeah.
See you then.
Bye.